This is an Acer monitor, model number S230H, and it is completely dead to the world. Well, the other day my computer monitor that I use for my DVR cameras died. It just stopped working. So I've already pulled it apart, and there's the specs on it. 19 volts, 2.1 amps output. And it does say it accepts 100 to 240 volts. But I think we're going to change that because we're in the US and everything's 120. So I think what's going on here is the main filter cap just died. 68 at 450. So I went ahead and ordered a slightly larger cap, not physically but electrically, but a smaller voltage because we only use 120 over here in the US. Well, 110, 115, 120. And so after rectification and filtering, that works out to about 160 volts. So 120 times 1.414. Anyhow, I know I did a repair on this where the main filter cap had failed. I went ahead and changed it. It's been working for years after that, but then the output filter had failed, but now the main filter has failed. Plus, I want to go ahead and check that little 33 at, 35 volts? Yeah, 33 at 35. So before I do anything, let's go ahead and get a meter out here. And I'm just going to power this unit on. Power has been applied. I just want to see what we get on the output of this thing. So let's get rid of the cat here. You don't need to see that. Hopefully this will stay upside down. I'll put it in DC volts. And according to this, I have 19.07 volts, which would be absolutely perfect if it could handle the load. And I think that's where the problem's going to lie. So let me get my dummy load out. We'll load this thing up and see what it has to say under full load. Okay, so I've got the power supply connected right now into my dummy load right here. And so I've got an amp meter measuring the amperage and then a voltmeter measuring the output voltage over here on this side. So I've got a bunch of 12 ohm and I got a couple of 10 ohm resistors. I'm going to try to use a conjunction of those to get basically the amps that I want. So let's go ahead and switch on to 12 ohm. And at 19 volts, it should be like an amp and a quarter, amp and a half, something like that. Yeah, 1.507 amps. And let's switch on another one. Look at that, it's down to 18.7 volts now. So there's 2.7 amps output, and we're down to 17 volts, which doesn't seem too terribly bad. But let's go ahead and look at the ripple, the AC voltage on the output. And I've got 1 volt of AC ripple, which is definitely too high. I should only have millivolts of ripple at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that main filter cap right there. As well as, is it getting warm? Oh, it's hot. Wow. Okay, shut that off. That thing is burning up right now. Yeah, okay, everything's off. Yeah, main filter cap is hot, hot. Okay, powering down. So let's go ahead and change that cap and check the results at the end. Now, the caps I chose to replace this, I just got some cheapos. It's for my own stuff. If it were for a customer's unit, I would definitely go for some higher quality. But I got some 100s at 250, and on the American 120 volt system, that'll be just fine. Jacon, low ESR, 105 degrees Celsius caps. Really? They might be. I just got some cheapos. Like I said, it's for my own use. If it were a customer's, I'd use much, much higher quality parts. Okay, old caps are out, 68 at 450. And a 33 at 35. Now, I didn't have a 35 volt cap to replace this one. I did use a 50. But there are the two old caps. Let's power this unit on. No load at this point. So we get 19.08 volts. And let's go ahead and give it a couple 12 ohm resistors and see what we get. 1.5 amps, 2.9 amps, 18.5 volts output, and 0 volts of AC ripple. Let's go ahead and give it 10 ohms. So that's 3.5 amps output. We're at 18.4 volts output here, and still 0 volts of ripple. So next, I'll grab the monitor, we'll plug it in, and see if that thing lights up with this power supply. So before we try this unit out, I thought I'd go ahead and just ESR the new caps. So main filter cap measures 0.15 ohms. Here's the old cap. And it measures 39 ohms. It's actually still warming up because it was, or cooling down. It's so hot. So 39 ohms on that one. The old 33 microfarad cap measures 0.33. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to bet the new one is probably going to be higher than that. Nope, 0.13. Excellent. And just for the fun of it, we'll go ahead and check that 680 at 25 volts, the output cap, and it measures 0.0. And I do not believe that there is a pi output network on this one, so there's no second cap. Man, that thing measures excellent. Yeah, 0.00. Perfect. So yeah, new cap, 0.14. 33 is 0.13. Okay, let's grab the monitor, hook it up, and see if it lights up. Okay, monitor is set up. LED technology, yeah. Okay, let's go and power this thing on. I should get a blue light if it's going to work correctly right down here in the lower right-hand corner. And I do see a blue light, absolutely perfect. It boots up with the Acer logo. It did not do that before. Ooh, Energy Star, yay. And there it is, one of my videos. It is playing, absolutely perfect. I do have HDMI connected at this moment, so it is working absolutely perfectly. So I just got to go ahead and put the power supply back together. It does have this little metal shield that I've seemed to have lost underneath the monitor. So it's got this little metal shield that goes over the circuit board to prevent, I believe it's probably RFI, EFI. But there it is, back up and running. So this actually is my backup monitor to my security cameras. So I do have a spare. I like to keep extra parts in stock. Call me crazy, but that's just the way I am. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this helps somebody out in the future. Everyone, thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. And because it's my own unit, there it is, all zip tied back together. The metal shield's been replaced inside. It is ready to go for several more years. Everyone, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.